Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Here, we don't use indicators, we use simple price action to break down different altcoins, telling you, sharing our opinion free with you to tell you what I see this coin doing next. Now, mind you, by the end of this video, we are going to understand Ankr, the fundamental analysis of Ankr, as well as the technical analysis of what the price is likely going to do next. Now, we do not use indicator. I'm repeating myself. We do not use indicators, and I'll be drawing the chart from scratch. So you want to stick by because this is no jargons. I'll be explaining every terms I'm using and telling you why I'm making these claims. Because you might say, "Hey, Bitcoin Gorilla, why are you making these claims?" Hello, you will be drawing this chart with me, you will be riding with me, and if you end up liking my strategy, you will want to subscribe to get notified when next I am posting. Hey, let's jump into Ankr. So Ankr currently is trading at 0.1096. The past 24 hours, Ankara has lost 3.05% in terms of move. And you can see clearly, it is obvious here. It made the move to the upside and it literally has lost the same move today. So what is the all-time high this price has ever seen? The highest price this coin has ever seen since the time of going live on exchanges is around 9 months ago. That was around March 2021, and this all-time high price was 0.2252 cents. But unfortunately for Ankara, it has lost about 50% of that move because currently it's trading at 0.1096. 50% is lost. But the question is, what was all-time low? Now, the all-time low, the lowest the price has ever gone since the time of listing was around 2020 March, 2 years ago. Hello, that price was 0.0007111. That is amazing because it recovered to 0.2252 around 9 months ago. So where are we at now? We will find out when we talk about the technical analysis. But before we talk about the technical analysis, let's finish this fundamental analysis and let's understand Ankra way better. Now, Ankra is a Web3 product with instant Ankra RPC protocol that enable you to build on Web3 easily. Now, Ankra originated as a solution that utilizes shared resources in order to provide easy and affordable blockchain node hosting solutions. It was founded in November 2017, and during its time on the market. Now, if you know, the crypto market 2017 was a down market after the pump there was a pump in 2017, and 2018 began the down market. So this was literally entering the market when the down market was about to start. Now it has built a marketplace for container based cloud service through the usage of shared resources. This in turn provides developers and enterprise clients with the ability to easily deploy blockchain node at a much cheaper price when it compared to public cloud providers. Now, when we are talking about public cloud providers, we are talking about people like Amazon services and the rest, right? As such, hosting blockchain nodes on Ankara takes away any centralization issue and single point of failure. Hello, we're talking about cloud service provider. Like I said, Amazon is one of them. Amazon Saver, Cloud Saver is one of them. We have others, but I'm not here for the cloud savers. I'm here for the Ankr Coin token price, right? Furthermore, public blockchain are also able to engage in communities and provide further assistance to their network. Ankr aims to build an infrastructure platform and marketplace for Web3 stack development to enable resources provider as well as end users to connect to blockchain technology and DeFi application. Hello, we are seeing Web3 here, we are seeing staking, we are seeing DeFi. All in Ankara, multi-chain foundation for the crypto economy. Ankara is the only platform that contains and combines nude infrastructure, staking, DeFi, and to make developing easy going. Your next step to crypto start. If you're a developer, this is a good opportunity for you to build a platform on Web3 in higher rates and return. And for the developers, you will build on Web3 and you're going to be earning. That's the good thing. Now, if you are investors, Anchor also give a higher return on trading staking when you are staking it, right? If you stake your coin, you're going to get about 11% plus. You see, staking on 11% plus chains. Anchor operate the most fundamental blockchain you would think of in this technology age, right? You can see some supporters and some things that have been used and incorporated in the Anchor. You will find out that Anchor is really offering a good service in terms of developers, because this is an access to developers to actually come into the crypto community and integrate their apps with crypto, and as well as build a decentralized platform. Web3 is about to take off. Web3 is here than you think. Very soon, Web2 will start losing its strength. And we are going to take power from the centralized data giant companies like Google, Amazon, and co. So all these um tokens that are coming out trying to help us decentralize the web and help us build on web3, one of those is Anchor. So Anchor has a good usage. Now we understand the fundamental analysis of Anchor. We are going to go ahead and break down the price, because I'm a trader, I'm an investor, I'm here for the bag. I'm not a developer. Yeah, I'm here for the bag. Guess what? Let's jump right into it. But before I do that, if you end up liking my strategy, because remember, this strategy was built from scratch by me. If you end up liking it, it's simple price action, it's easy, you're going to understand it, trust me. If you end up liking it and you want to trade with me, then I'm here to introduce you to Makaveli Traders. This is a community of traders where you're going to trade with me. Every day I wake up and I share my trade. It's so fun knowing that I have a community that I share my trade with. Now, if you don't know me, I am Bitcoin Gorilla. I am a high leverage trader. I trade 125x with proud. And trust me, no liquidations, no FOMO. I am a patient trader. And good thing is, you are going to be trading daily with me. I'm going to share my entry, market insight on the go, my reason why I'm entering a trade, and the reason why I'm leaving. In fact, each trade you see here is taken by the entire house. So not just me. As I'm entering a trade, you're entering with me. Good thing is, if you're on futures, you will not have to worry about liquidation no more. If you are interested in this, now let me tell you, access is only open 3 times in a year: January, May, and October. And I have 3 types of membership: spot traders membership, futures traders membership, and staking membership. If you are interested, there is limited position. Now, I am not interested in everybody coming in, because this community is very special to me. I share each trade I take. I give access. As a student, you're going to get access to student dashboard. You're going to get access to trading books. All the books I've read, you're going to get access to them. You're going to get access to coin recommendation. I will give mentorship and telling you what this market is going to do even before it starts. Trust me. Bitcoin Gorilla and family has been shorting Bitcoin since 68K. I posted it. You can go check my YouTube. I talked about this whole dump even before it started, and you will want to stay up to date. So if you're interested in trading with me, access just open, and we have limited position, and access will be closing 27 January. Come and trade live with me. Mind you, I trade 4 hours when I'm trading live with my traders. But when I'm doing analysis on YouTube, I use higher time frame, because I know there are so many things I gotta do and catch up. So I try to use weekly chart to give me chance to come back and update the chart. This reason, I'm able to cover as many altcoins as possible and come back and update you. And as well, if you want to trade with me, 4 hours, that is what I trade. Futures, I share each entry, each trade. Now, mind you, let's jump back to Ankara, because that is why we are here. So currently, Ankara, let's get the support and resistance. So you're going to ask me, as a new trader, what is support and resistance? Support and resistance are the most important areas on your chart. I don't care what any indicator has to say. If you're not giving me the support and resistance, then you're not telling me where the demand and supply zone is. Because support is the demand zone and supply zone is the resistance. Now, how do I find these areas? Now, you can see obviously on my chart, there's none of those areas. So I'm going to go ahead and take away this line. Before I start, I need good explanation telling you what I am doing, right? So support, resistance. Let's talk about resistance. I find when price is moving up, get to a starting stage, it cannot move further up. It stalls or goes sideways for a while, And if the demand keep rising, it will continue. Now, the continuation doesn't happen in all cases, because majority of times, or sometimes, let me not use majority, or sometimes price keeps falling. It continues the fall after the pause. Now, this area where the first pause happened is called resistance. It means supply zone. Now, the opposite of this is the support. Now, support are found when price. Now, let me make a statement before I go to support. Resistance are only found when price is moving up. That's when you will find resistance. Now, supply is where resistance is. Now, let's go back to support. Support is found when price is going down, the opposite of resistance. So, this support area are demand area. What is this cause of this support? They are as a result of price moving down, getting to a certain stage and couldn't move any further down. It stalls for a moment, goes sideways. Now, this sideways, you don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to take patience. So it goes sideways for a while. Either it reverses back and continues and changes direction to the upside, or it continues the move to the downside. A good example of it continuing the move to the downside is right here. After this pause, it got down to this point, but then it bounces back up. But unfortunately, the demand was not strong enough to keep it moving to the upside. Instead, it dived down and broke the support. So what does this tell you? It tells you that support and resistance break all the time. You can see there was a resistance here and it got cleared. So now that we have a little brief of what support and resistance is, let's draw the chart. So what I'm doing now is finding my support and resistance. So I'll explain what it is, so it's easy for me to just plot it out, you knowing what I'm doing. So these are my most important support and resistance. Now, mind you, depending on your time frame, there is support and resistance on every time frame. So this is why it's good to take your time to find them. They are easy to find. You just have to locate it. And don't say my support must be your support. Support and resistance is subjective, because price action is subjective. Take that at the back of your mind. Now, it's not all support and resistance I'll be able to get, but I am after the most important in your face support and resistance on the chart. Excuse me. Now, if you look at this chart, I've mapped it out, but obviously the line is not enough, because I can see some point here. It got broken it here. This is going to kick me out of trade. This is going to kick me out of trade. This is going to kick me out of trade. This is going to kick me out. So how do I solve this issue? Now, this issue is always encountered when you are treating support and resistance as a line. So this is why I built a strategy called the Bitcoin Gorilla strategy. And that's a strategy I'm telling you that if you are interested, the strategy that I'm able to trade all these results you're seeing. These results are no cloth. You are going to be trading it with me. I am posting, my students are posting. So if you want to see this live action with me, I share every entry. The good thing is I cut my losses short, because I'm a high leverage trader. I have rules and regulations that cut these losses short for me. So if you're interested, access is still open. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring the box strategy, the Bitcoin Gorilla box strategy. So for the sake of this chart, I can see that the main important consolidation area is this area. Remember, my box is after consolidation. That's if been a move, but I can see that there've been a past drama in the past before breakout, and hey, we ignore nothing in terms of price action here. So hey, this is the first box, and as usual, I'm after my support and resistance in the first box. Now, this box, you might tell me, is not so important because price has gone above it. I just don't take everything for granted. I make sure I just put everything down when I'm looking to the entire chart. Every information is important to me. So this is the support and resistance of this box, where this is the support and this is the resistance. So the same thing I did for this box, I'm going to go ahead and do it for the bigger box that I just drew, right? So let's move straight into it. So this bigger box, I need to get the support and resistance area, because this is where price is currently at, this zone, right? So I'm going to go ahead and bring my box again, and I'm going to look for the resistance. This is the resistance, very clear in your face, and this is the support. I will tell you why I picked this area as my support and resistance. The reason is, hey, I'm looking for point like this. One, I'm looking for point like this. I'm looking for point like this. I'm looking for point like this. I'm looking for points like this. Gives me a good reason. But you might ask me, are there no points like this, like this, like this? If you want to know the secret, come to MAKAVELI Trader. I'm going to teach you. I have laws that this strategy obey that could save you from any down market. You will exit before you know it. So, and target you can be in a trade for as long as I believe that the big money is in the big ride, the big trend. So I'm going to go ahead also and bring my second trend line, which is the bias line. Hey, very clearly, what do I need to get this bias line? I need a minimum of 2 touches. That is what I need. I need this chart, the candles touching this line twice, minimum. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Wow, that is a threat. When you have too many times being hit, when a support is hit too many times, chances are high that there will be a breakdown of that support soon. And when a resistance is hit too many times, chances are also high that is a bull pressure, and that resistance will get destroyed anytime soon. So what does this tell me? I should be careful. This could easily get broken because 6 kicks, man, these bulls are weak, right? But we're going to find out because we're going to look further into this. So let's come with me. So the next thing I want to do is try to see if I can get a seller's line. I just got a buyer's line. Can the seller's line make sense? The seller's line is obviously not making too much sense because I can see that, hey, this is a clear double top. This is a clear double top. Hello? I don't know if you've seen what I'm seeing, but this is a clear double top. What does that tell me? Okay, this is what this tells me. This is weekly chart we've been analyzing. So let's go to daily chart. There we are. This is daily chart. Remember, I drew this chart on weekly, but look how it's just following the house. The whole move is on point. Now, this is how it looks on 4 hours. So you can tell me, hey, I trade 4 hours and I use this strategy, and you can see it's tradable. Let's even break this down using 4 hours. Then I'll go back to daily chart. 4 hours chart tells me that, hey, 1, 2, down. This is what it's looking like. Why? This is my demand zone on weekly. This is where the demand is, not here. Yes, there is a mini support. These lines are support and resistance. These lines are support and resistance. And like I told you, they are hidden support and resistance on the higher time frame that you might not find. If I am trading 4 hours chart, I know there's a mini resistance right here. Right. There's a mini resistance, but I didn't draw it because I was specifically looking at weekly chart. But that's why I said in weekly chart, I'm considering the most important resistance. But why didn't I do this? Because it can easily get broken, right? You can see it getting broken here. You can see it getting splashed here and here. So that's why I didn't put much consideration on that resistance. But let's go back to daily chart so I can interpret this chart. I have 3 minutes to finish this analysis. So here's what I see coming. If now I can't tell you, I don't know the demand that is lying here because money is what moves this market. If these bulls are to respect their current point, because why? There is a coincidence of my trend line, horizontal line, and my upper line. So if they succeed in holding it down, because I see they are struggling, right? They could make a move up. Now this move could be stopped around 0.132, or it could attack this point. This will enable us get a clearer seller line, because currently I'm only seeing 2 rejection that doesn't even give a clear seller line. Instead, I'm getting double top. That will make me get an easy seller line, right? So at this 0.18, they could move down. But this down could get them to this point. Now, the real direction that I see on Ankr, I won't lie you, in 2022 is that by April or so, or about there will be a dump. That's what I see. But let me not call date. I don't like calling date because I know this market, when especially in a sideways, it can take longer than you think. But they will always still play out. So patience is needed. Now, weekly chart story is entirely different. The weekly chart story tells me, the weekly chart story is telling me a different entire story. This is what the weekly chart is telling me. And remember, the weekly chart takes minimum of a month to 3 months to play out. So be patient. If you are following my analysis, be patient. If you can be patient, come to MAKAVELI Traders and trade with me. And I will tell you, I only trade when the market is tradable. You must understand that patience is needed in this market. Trading is 80% patient and 10% buying and 10% selling. If the double top I'm seeing right now is going to play out, it's going to dive. So here's the dive. There could be a pause around here to retest the breakdown, and then a dive. The goal is Ankr is heading for a stronger support. If the bulls fail to hold this point, once they break anything below 0.09, expect them to get to 0.06. 0.06 to 0.04 is a demand zone. So chances are high they will get a pullback up. So this is what I see If you like my strategy, if you like my analysis, I remain Bitcoin Gorilla. Subscribe if you've not. A lot of people are watching my analysis without subscribing. Please now, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Motivates me. Thank you for watching. Beautiful people. Bye.